characters come to life.
Yeah, and it's, like I said, it's an extremely exciting process. I love being a part of it, and we try to make some cool stuff for you guys.
And it doesn't take 7 minutes like that just did.
No,
a little bit longer. Now, if you look at the screen now, we do have some. We have our Mortal Kombat Facebook page you can join. NetherRealm's Twitter. Follow that to catch up on all the streams. Got Derek's Twitter there.
Whew.
I left my Twitter off.
Because you're an idiot.
By accident. At Tyler Lansdowne. And this is big news. Spiro has Twitter now. How many followers?
13.
13 followers.
Woo!
Now, by the time you get back to your desk,
You will have 14.
you will have 14 or 15 followers.
I'll take them.
It makes the whole thing worth it.
It really does. So, Spiro, thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
I was happy to be able to learn and pronounce your last name.
Yeah, thank you.
And thanks for the tips on that yesterday.
Yeah,
So-
and thank you for showing us from how the character goes from being on paper to in-game.
There you go.
You don't always get to see that, and thank you very much.
I think people are really interested in seeing how the art works.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
everybody, that's Spiro. That's him on Twitter. We'll be right back in about 10 seconds with another guest.
Booyah!
Thanks.
We're at Philippine. I hope you enjoyed our commercial break.
With no
With
commercials. Never had them, never will. Right here, we have Mr. Michael Bellapani, one of our designers here.
Yes.
Hello, Michael.
Hi, Derek.
You guys know each other? What?
Yeah,
it's almost
we've
as if we're
met.
sitting next
We've
to each
met.
other.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Michael, tell us just little bullet points about you.
I've been at the studio for about, I don't know, say 7 months now, so not very long. I think I'm the newest member of the design team.
Kind of like a noob.
I knew one could use that word. I wouldn't. But one could. One
If
could.
I were you.
Yeah. And I've been in the industry for a long time. This is my first fighting game to work on. I'm
But
incredibly excited about
you do have a bunch of fighting game background.
Oh yeah, as far as
Talk
like
about
as a
fighting
player, as part of someone who's been passionate about it for a long
Awesome.
time.
Awesome.
games. So we were glad to have you on the Mortal Kombat team. We talk MK a lot. I
Yeah.
watch a lot of the stuff you're doing, which I can't talk about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we are going to go through now Katanas. We're going to start with Kitana.
Of course.
Go through her variations. We're going to move on to Reptile. Michael's here to kind of fill in some of the blanks
Yep.
about how they work. And as usual, we're going to go to them and not talk through their intro screens.
We will try not to talk through their intros.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We got a little time. We got a bit of a low screen. Let's do it on the. Let's do Snow Forest.
Well, that's all you, buddy.
That is all me.
All right.
My bad, everybody.
And it's actually the Deadwoods.
The Deadwoods.
Thank you.
Oh.
Changed it.
Thank you.
Deadwoods.
Like we said before, not everything is final.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
Living Forest, Dead Woods. Makes sense.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nope. Stop talking. Chip.
We know
We have fought before, Construct.
the memory is gone. Round one. Fight.
all right.
Now, let's go ahead and start with, like we've talked about before, every single Mortal Kombat character, you still have that flavor that's always been there with characters, and each variation adds a little touch to
Yeah.
it. So let's talk about the stuff they share within.
Exactly. So, common moves with Katana, her probably most signature move as I say is her fan toss.
There we go.
Yeah. That one's really effective. You can do the EX version, you get a double fan toss. And you can also do an air version of that. That air version is one of her core moves, especially for combos, because it suspends characters in the air for a little while.
Absolutely.
You know, it's kind of some classic Katana combo building,
Right.
if you will. You also got your fan lift.
Big combo starter for Katana.
Yeah, exactly. You start
You'll notice it's visually changed too from like the MK9 and the classic fan lift. It actually looks more like a tornado or a
Yeah,
vortex.
I really like the
Right.
style on that.
Yes.
So that one's really effective. We are in Royal Storm right now.
Royal Storm right now, yeah.
Yeah, that one actually has a little bit different variation. Of
Which
the
we'll
fan
get to
lift.
that. We'll get to that part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But this one will look a little bit different if you see it.
And like we talked with Spiro as well, when it comes to telling characters apart, this version has the
glowing sticks.
glowing sticks in her hair and
Yep.
it's maskless.
Yeah.
Let's go through some other shared
Sure.
moves.
She's got her. Oh, we got the hover.
Float.
I guess yeah.
Kinda
The
like a
float,
little
hover
float.
move. That move is deceptively complex and really useful because not only can you use it to dodge projectiles when you're across the screen from someone, but you can also follow up with attacks afterwards.
Right.
So you can do things like jump in.
So I can do, like-
float. Yeah. Exactly. Or you can attack and then float and then
Right.
then attack. There's a ton of possibilities.
So yeah, it definitely can kind of trick the opponent into thinking you're going to land, you don't land.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, a lot of utility in that one.
We also
What else we
have
got?
the
Laser
laser fan. Yeah.
That move is very good anti-air. You can meter burn, of course, to get the extra damage out of that one as well.
I like to use it when I get knocked down. I like to use it kind of
good
as a
way to
wake-up
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. Just
Yeah.
want to make sure everybody saw his X-ray again.
Yeah.
So that's what happens.
Yeah. Just want to. It's your contribution.
Well, you know, I didn't have much to say there for
That's
a
all right,
second,
that's
so
all
I
right.
figured I would just impose there.
That's okay.
Oh, let me mention something real quickly before I forget. All that concept art you just saw on the stream, if you look at NetherRealm's Twitter right now, our community manager Rigo has put up a link to our Tumblr page so you can tear apart the stuff even more.
Yes.
So, which we're excited about.
Am I forgetting anything else for common specials?
There's one more that's new, a little new. We got a
Oh yeah, the throat slice.
Throat slice.
Yeah, that moves really fast. It's a really good combo ender.
Yeah.
You can meter burn for a little bit more damage. Yeah, that one's a good all around like. I'm finishing off our juggle. I want to threaten space kind of in mid-screen. It comes out so fast that you kind of always have to be watching out for it.
So yeah, you can definitely I like to use it in enders and such like this, which I missed.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Tyler, don't show off all your goods.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
stop doing
Come
that.
on, come on.
But and we also talk, those who don't play fighting games a lot, there's a term we use called footsies.
Yes.
And footsies is kind of a way to always be sort of like in the range where your best move is right near them. So this move, this move right there is great when you're just at mid screen trying to fake them out a little bit and then boom you.
Yeah, if you can predict where they're going to be, that's a very dangerous move. You can threaten.
And if they're trying to backdash on you, you can easily catch them there.
Exactly.
A lot of utility for that move. Now let's kind of go into Royal Storm's differences.
Yeah, Royal Storm is probably my favorite trait of all three of hers.
Which I think is funny because
yeah.
everyone's always like, oh, well, there'll just be one trait everybody likes.
Yeah.
Absolutely untrue.
Yeah.
Because you like Royal Storm.
Yeah, you like one of the other ones.
My favorite is Assassin.
Yeah.
Like that, because that's sort of how I like to play.
Yeah.
Although I've found matchups where I like using Royal Storm.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly. I think the reason I like this one so much, it has so much utility. There's all of her new moves in this one kind of have a lot of really different functions, and so I guess the first one you can show is the new fan slice. So that one has additional range.
Right. I can get regular. I can get about mid screen, but if I'm full screen and I EX it, it is a full screen.
And then from across the screen, you can be throwing fans, air fans, follow up on combos, all sorts of options. So that's super effective. Then you have the square wave.
Right. Which is
square wave attack.
great for getting in or also getting away.
Yep. I'd say this version of her has the most airborne moves. She has the float, she's got the square wave in the air, she's got the fan toss. You can build a lot of combos that way.
I would say this move really controls controls everything above you. Very, very
exactly. She's very threatening if you jump. You don't necessarily want to jump mindlessly.
She also has this, which Derek, I believe,
I picked somebody without a projectile.
picked a character without a projectile.
We can kind of
Don't worry, we'll see it later.
Yeah. This is one of the best reflects I've ever seen in a fighting game.
So you can actually hold it down. So if, like, you were talking earlier to me about Cassie Cage.
Yeah, Cassie Cage has her EX gunshot move, has multiple projectiles. You don't just reflect one, you can reflect all three back if you keep holding it or timing it correctly. And it's any character that is throwing multiple attacks at you that are projectiles, you can be incredibly dangerous across the screen. So this whole build could be kind of effective as a zoning build, right? If you're throwing different kinds of projectiles out and bouncing stuff back. I like to use it as like an anti-zoning build. So if someone's trying to just stay away from me, I
By build, you mean variation.
Yeah, variation.
Right.
Sorry.
No problem.
So I can use a variation. This variation to say, no, you can't just stay away from me. You have to come at me, and then I'm controlling the game.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's move on to the next one. Oh, and as you can see, in the corner we have Goro. We are not going to select him today. I know that will disappoint some people.
Well, we at least put him on screen for you to
We
see.
did. There is his character.
Yeah.
We'll be showing Goro really soon because I get so many tweets about Goro.
Hashtag punch walk.
Hashtag punch
Yeah.
walk. So we won't
It's
go
two
into
things you need to do in a fighting game, but you can do them together.
punch and walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Genius.
let's
is
go
what it is.
let's do some Outworld Marketplace for this.
All right.
Now this is the one that I actually, as you know through Twitter, if you've been following me and Derek's beef, I've been doing a lot of practicing. I stay late in practice. I've been practicing a lot with the assassin variation.
You mean you've wasted a lot of time?
No, I do my work during the day and I stay late to practice.
Okay. All right.
So thank you.
Straight
Here, yeah.
Portuguese side,
You're welcome.
So the assassin. Now we got some.
As we talk.
and you are weaker as a result.
Round one.
You did not see the face Ben just gave you.
Eventually, people are just going to may have to deal with it occasionally. That I will keep talking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? So this one, the visual indicator, is she has some black again across her eyes,
And she has
she's
the mask
masked.
on.
One of my favorite visuals, I think, of all her 3 variations.
I love the look. It's sort of it's dark,
Very assassiny.
very assassiny. Tough word to spell.
Yeah.
So this we add a couple of neat things. She has a parry, which she can hold down.
Yeah. And that's not a projectile parry like her reflex move.
It also like if you
Nice.
Yeah.
if you'll do a low, it won't hit that either.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to read your opponent really well. You have to kind of know what's coming. But if you can predict, that move is a
Right.
great way to limit someone who's just throwing stuff out willy-nilly.
Because there's a lot of people out there who just love pushing a lot of buttons, getting on top of you really quick.
Yeah.
And you throw that out there, they're going to start thinking twice about doing
Exactly. Good wake-up option.
A couple things. Let's show Sharpen real quick.
Yeah, Sharpen gives you additional damage. If you hit that.
On your fans.
On
Yeah.
all of your fan-based attacks.
Now it's time based.
Yes, exactly. And it also has an additional property once we show the next move.
Right. That's what I was going to do right now. The thing that makes me really love the assassin variation is kind of one of my favorite moves in the game, I must say. And like, let's say you're there, she can run and hit him right in the head.
Yeah.
So if they whiff a move full screen or you duck something, it's so fast that it can really punish your opponents in that
Just
way.
gonna take out your eyes real quick.
Every single time. But in conjunction with Sharpen, now when you do this, you don't need a bar of meter to do that.
Yeah, normally you
Because
can
usually
use
I
that,
should have
yeah.
shown that first.
Yeah.
So this is the meter run version right here,
Yeah.
or EX version. While your blades are sharpened, you don't have
Get that
to
for free.
You get it for free.
And you can also do things like, as you finish a combo, instead of netting a damage, you can actually do a Sharpen as your last.
One thing I love to do
combo,
is
yeah.
after this, I generally will get, since he's down for long, I can get a Sharpen right
exactly.
away. So you got to really pick your times. It takes time to do. So those are her variations. They really change
Yeah.
up the way she plays.
Yeah, this one, she can be very rushed down. So you can use that Assassinate move to kind of punish someone across the screen if they're just kind of doing something stupid out there. You can also probably net the most damage, I would say, out of your combos, any variation that she has. So yeah, if you're offensive, you want to get big damaging combos, you want to keep the pressure up, this is
Right.
an option.
And the EX version also has armor on it when it first starts up too. So if you're trying to get through like a projectile or whatnot, just EX and run right through it.
Absolutely. I think we got one more to show.
Yep.
Showing off the swaggy combos.
It's not that swaggy, but yeah. Now we've got a lot of tweets. Real quick, I just got to say something. We're doing something we've never really done before. We're doing a character unreveal.
Yes.
We're going to tell you a character now that will not show up in the game.
Havoc.
Can't say anything about that.
I mean,
did.
Yeah, he just did, so
Yeah.
maybe not. Jade
oh,
will not be in Mortal Kombat X.
can we have a moment of silence
Moment
for
of silence.
Jade?
I think we're good there. So the mournful variation takes special attacks from Jade, and Kitana uses them. It's because she's sad she has lost her friend, and now she's taken up her mantle and uses her weapons to kind of help her live on.
Yeah.
So really, Jade's spirit's in the game.
Yeah.
And right here in my heart.
Yeah.
Right.
Right in my heart.
So maybe I didn't de-reveal her at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, she's not.
that's how you started.
Yeah, right.
Kung Lao.
You seek a challenge, Kitana.
Yes, but you will do.
Round 1.
Ooh, that snap.
Yeah.
So here, she has some Jade-esque moves. Now,
Yeah.
we talked about the fans earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
We said she had some projectile variations from one to the other. This one uses the glaive from
Right.
Jade. And you can throw that out straight. You can also tilt the move up and down.
Right.
And hit the targets above or targets below. And
There we
there
go.
you go.
There it
Yeah.
is.
So you can throw that low, throw that high. But you can also do an airborne version as well. So you can you control space a little bit differently. You don't have as much horizontal control, but you control a pretty significant
Right.
portion of the screen with that horizontal air glaive.
Right.
You also have a very effective version of that in the meter burn version that is active for a really long time.
There you bring
Yeah.
it right back to you.
Exactly. So far away, you can get combos. When they're a little bit closer, people have to deal with that for a long time. It's on the screen for a long time. So great way to control space and keep the person locked down that you're trying
Right.
So basically, a lot of the same properties as Jade from MK9.
Exactly.
So if you were familiar with her in MK9, there's not a lot of differences here.
Yeah, and the air version of that also has the boomerang effect, which I think also scores you a knockdown, right?
Yeah, I don't have meter right now. I have to do a little trick here.
There we go.
Just press as many buttons as possible.
Yeah, so yeah.
Not in the final game, and I'm
It
missing.
helps if you hit too.
Yeah, it really does.
yeah.
That's down to knock.
I'm not very good at that either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn that I'm not either.
Yeah.
We also have.
We have this, yeah, the grab from her staff. I almost not call it a grab, it's not a block.
Right. Oh,
there we go.
remember
That's an X-ray.
X-ray for Jay.
And we want to show off everything of
Yeah.
Katanas, even the X-ray.
Right.
When you least expect it.
My bad, everybody.
I'm gonna
So,
give
yeah.
you that round. You,
Thanks.
You
Thanks a
won
lot.
that one.
So that's a really good, another good combo ender.
You can also, yeah.
Yeah, the meter burn version that do a lot of extra damage and a very painful.
And she also has the shadow kick here, which can
Exactly.
also
Yeah.
keep pressure up.
Yeah, so if you're a fan of Jade and some of her playstyles, then you can pull a little bit of that back in. If that's who you like in K9.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that is, those are all the sort of variations of Kitana. You'll be seeing them a little bit later because Derek and I have our battle coming very soon.
Whew, I'm excited.
Before then, though, we'd like to go and show you some Reptile.
Some
which
Reptile, yes.
You're going to do some of the talking on.
Yeah. A little team Reptile here. So we'll start off with the deceptive version of Reptile, but of course we're going to go through all of his common moves that are shared throughout each variation. You got to pick the level there.
I sure will.
This one's Sans Mask.
Yes.
Yes.
We're just not even talking anymore.
Yeah, that's scary.
It's the glare of Jen. Yep. So let me tell you about my day.
The last of a forgotten race.
Your last memory will be of teeth.
Round 1. Fight!
Yeah.
All right.
It's worse when you talk about not talking.
Right,
When you're not
it's
supposed to
weird.
talk.
That was hard. All right. So with Reptile, you'll notice a lot of his returning moves. He's got the force ball, which he has a fast one, and he has a slow one. He also, which is pretty cool with this, is he can do. Hold on, let me see if I can get. Never mind, Tyler.
Sorry.
Just keep it on your phone. Hold on. He's got the slide when he's
Yep.
returning. And he has an EX slide, which is a lot faster, full screen, and has armor. He's got his spit, of course, that returns, but he can EX it and make actually a pool of acid spit, which does like damage over time while you're in it. He has a new overhead claw. And the return of the dash, the zippy speedy run, right?
Because he also has that other overhead.
And he also has that.
Yeah.
He has that across all variations.
Yeah.
And what's also great about it is the EX versions. Hold on, let me get some meter here. Stay back so I don't do like an X-ray accidentally. Alright, there we go. Is EX versions do pop-ups. So you can extend your combos off of those as well. So you can do, and then follow up with slide or whatnot. But regardless, is that he can pretty much add that 2-in-1 into almost anything, meter burn it, and do a pop-up.
Yeah, really useful for a lot of his pokes and things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then with this, you can actually stop the ball that Tyler just walked into.
Sorry.
Yeah.
To create just cage your opponent in, right? What are you gonna do, Tyler? What are you gonna do?
Jump up.
Booyah.
That's what he's gonna do.
And that's across all variations. And then he actually has EX versions of each one of them. So see
that
how
was
fast
so
that
fast,
ball
it's
is.
ridiculous.
And the slow ball is super slow, right? It's like it's coming for you.
Awesome. Yeah.
And so that's pretty much a lot of his common moves. What's great about Reptile is his combos, for the most part, don't change across all variations. So if you learn his main combo strings, it carries over across all variations, and his main change is what you want to utilize.
Yeah.
So with Deceptive, he can... Oh no, I can't do it.
Is there a button?
Yeah, it's the right button.
There you go.
So if you hold the button down, he'll go completely invisible. If you just do the normal attack, you'll actually just see like the silhouette of him, just like that. And if you hold it down, he'll go completely invisible. Or if you do the EX version, he'll go invisible instantly. And then it's, where am I, Tyler? Where am I?
There you are.
That's right. And so, well, should I? No, we'll wait till later.
You might not be able to do it later.
I will. I'm pretty sure I will. So that's basically what he has for Deceptive. Alright, so we'll move on to what I like to call the Stinky variation.
Kitana Reptile.
And you'll notice even on the player select that he has a gas cloud surrounding him with little bugs. A little quick meal if he gets hungry during battle. Just
Always traveling with food.
always traveling with food. He's the reptilian Boy Scout, always prepared.
Mm-hmm.
The lizard man. I will tear your flesh.
So it's a goer.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, so now you'll notice that he has this gas around him. As you're standing right next to me, you're taking damage instantly, right? So if I'm doing combos and you're close to me or I do a throw, you're going to take that additional damage just because of this variation.
It never goes away.
Never goes away, right? He's always gassing. Then, of course, he can do a normal command for it, which creates a larger cloud that does more damage. And you can do an EX version, which is like his entire body is a giant gas
Watch that health bar
cloud.
take
Yeah,
away.
it goes.
Yeah, it's just chip.
Yeah.
So if you knock me down, stand above me with that going, I'm losing damage.
Or get you into a corner and just do some corner combos. Like,
Yeah. And that
it's
stacks on top of the acid pool. So
Correct.
you can be getting damage, you can be doing damage over time with additional damage over time.
double the damage,
Yes.
double the fun.
Yeah, double the time.
Very dangerous in the corner.
Yep.
Yes, definitely. So that's the main difference for this variation. Because he has so many special moves that carry across all variations, right?
And so many of them launch, and you can set up combos and so many options. You know.
So let's go to our final variation.
There's actually something I like about him. If you are a little intimidated by all the variations that these characters have, it's like, oh, I'm going to learn combos for each. Reptile's a good character. You say, well, I'm going to learn this one character, and I'm going to have a stable of tools that I have access to.
They will
But
work
my core
differently.
character is the same, and I can still, get really good with them.
We'll work differently against different people.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely. Let's do this one again.
And you'll notice that I have a nice little snake belt. I like to dress up in my nimble stance or variation.
Hashtag snake belt?
Hashtags. Does that already exist?
I don't think so.
There's snake
No,
shoes.
there are.
Right?
Yeah.
I think-
We must work together.
First, I test your strength.
I know your weaknesses.
Round 1.
So Kodal and Reptile want to work together. Interesting thing that just happened there. So, with the Nimble, this is, I'm going to say, is probably my favorite one, is, look at this. You just, oh no!
Yeah.
Here I am, naturally just dropping everything.
You don't even have to land a combo for people to get it, though. That's how intense that is. Look at
Yeah. So he can continue bouncing you and bouncing you.
Oh, right. And he gets faster, the opponent gets slower.
It's like he's using his heightened agility and enhanced senses to control the battlefield.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly. So with that, naturally, you can do a whole bunch of different setups and combos that normally would not connect in that variation, and when you have that active, will.
Yeah, that was like, for example, like flip kick combo that he has. Yeah, that
guy.
one. So that one normally can't combo off of it, but if you have the heightened agility active, you can actually continue a combo off of that in initiative.
So that for the most part is the main differences in each of Reptile's variations.
Excellent.
I gave kind of the accelerated versions there.
Sure. And all play very differently.
Yes.
All play, there'll be some that might be too technical for some that are easy for others. There's a lot of variation there for how you play as a player, or even your skill level, which is great.
Yeah.
Like, I think Reptile is a character that can be played by a lot of players, regardless of skill level.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. But for some reason you didn't want to play him. That's why you picked Kitana.
I chose Kitana because 16-bit was my teacher.
Oh yeah, is that? Oh okay.
And I wanted to learn from him. And you learned, you're fine. We want to take a little time now if we could answer a few questions from the stream people. I mean, we took some questions on Twitter. Now, I know that everyone, they tweet us all the time wanting to know this and this and this, and there's just a lot of things we can't talk about. And I hate disappointing you guys with not being able to answer questions, but there's a lot of stuff we can't say yet.
But the game is coming out in 2 months.
Fruin, at Emil Fruin on Twitter, is there an enhanced grab? Yes.
I was gonna say yes. Is this a trick question?
There is.
Yes.
It doesn't enhance the
Grab your opponent out of a combo, put him into a standing 50-50. Like that's awesome.
But again, it's not free.
No.
So
Everything has a price.
It has a bar of meter, and even if you use that meter and the person guesses right, you lost the bar of meter.
Right.
So, another question from one of our old friends, Mortal Kombat friends, 995 Phil.
Oh yeah,
is
995
asking,
Phil.
have you considered a watch mode for stream online tournaments? Now, we're not going to say a lot about all that sort of stuff, but I will say that and several other kind of quality of life online things are in the works and are in the game. So those of you who want to do a King of the Hill and stream it, maybe there'll be ways to get around some things. So, not going to say a lot about it right now, but there are things in the works.
Well, I mean, they're kind of done, right? Like, I mean, they...
No, yeah, sure.
Everything's kind of.
I mean, like...
Yeah, we're all pretty much done.
Yeah. So like, okay, we gotta get that in.
That's kind of all the questions right now. I know we didn't answer a whole bunch today. We'll definitely start answering more questions as we get closer to the game. Like, and I know there's a ton of questions about story.
Can't answer.
Real quick, let's do a. We've tried to do this every once in a while. We've got everybody to put in this build a new stage
For a background breakdown.
Haven't shown this one yet. Let's pick. I'll just pick this. We're not really gonna fight, but we're gonna fight real soon.
Yes. That belt is mine.
Go ahead and pick Raiden there.
I am. I'm just. Alright.
Okay. The new stage is called the Crossroads.
Does it have a role to play in story mode?
Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
I think she just flicked him off.
It looked like it, didn't it?
That is rude.
Mm-hmm.
That's her dad's side, I'll tell you what.
Help me conjure green energy, okay?
You have not your father's gift.
You kind of suck as a mentor.
Round 1.
And then she
Man.
follows up with that. Wow.
Cold as ice.
You know what? Just for that, I just want to throw this body over here at you.
Okay.
I mean, don't talk to the Thunder God like that. Oh. Ah! As you'll notice, there is a body that you can rip off of this giant pillar and throw at your opponent.
You can see the stage goes way back to the back. It's just kind of a giant.
It's kind of enormous.
It really is. Like, the depth of field in this is pretty amazing.
And there's something floating back there that kind of.
Who knows?
I don't want to talk.
There is we got things for traversal here in the middle.
And, of course, if you're stuck in the corner, booyah!
There we go, out of it. Kind of a hellscape we have.
A hellscape, yes.
Hellscape.
Yes. Got some good lava pits, skulls scattering across the ground. I mean,
So this is one of the new stages of Mortal Kombat X, which will be, so you'll be seeing a lot more.
Yes.
We keep adding new stages to show you. I mean, they're all hidden away right now, but every week we're going to try to show, or every other week, or however often we do these,
Yes.
we're going to try to show you a new stage.
and there's a lot of bodies just hanging everywhere.
Just hanging around.
Oh my goodness.
I love the lighting in this level, though. You
looks
can really
really-
see the lighting, react off of the characters in a way that.
The teams work really hard on how they're lighting these things. They look really real. It's nice.
Yeah.
You know what, Derek? I think it's time.
Is it time?
It's time.
Michael, can you hand me my belt?
Oh, your belt. Have you
That
earned
is-
this belt yet?
Yeah. No, I won this belt last week.
All right,
just
you gotta stay on top of your game.
I just want to put it on real quick. There it is. That feels right. That feels right.
All right. So
Does that actually get in the way when you're playing?
It doesn't matter.
I hope it does.
I love it.
So we're now going to have the Kitana versus Reptile feud we've been talking about. It's a best of 3. One of our employees, John, one of the guys who works here, one of the producers, John Anderson,
Yes.
put $5 on our stream table.
Well, originally he said he was putting it on me to win, but then told you a different story.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a great way to win $5 either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
And Tyler and I normally play matches throughout the week, and we have intentionally not played these two characters until right now. So one of two things will happen. We're going to do awesome and make them look really good, or we're going to drop a lot of combos.
I get so many tweets like, "Can you get somebody who doesn't drop combos?" I'm like,
No.
"Yeah, we could,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna do it."
Yeah.
So hopefully
Try
I
to give you
get
the realistic experience.
yeah, right. Because I'm sure the people who are tweeting me drop a few combos
Yeah.
themselves.
Oh, no one ever.
Never?
You're
Just
the only
me?
person who drops combos.
I believe it.
barely.
I never drop combos. I could show you, but
Oh, why? Right?
yeah.
So here's the $5. I'm going to get. Can you hold this, please?
So much build up.
This is a real money match.
Yeah, $5.
Yeah.
Let's fight in Destroyed City.
Destroyed City, sounds good.
I'm actually really excited about this because we have no idea what's going to happen.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
And I know that there are
I
people
heard
out
predictions earlier this week.
Oh, they
Yeah.
all think he's going to beat me.
No.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Um,
they're probably all right.
And, you know, he isn't designed.
No.
Thank you.
I like making
I
this.
don't
Yeah.
know.
I-
Reptile.
You will fall before this day ends.
Not to you.
Round 1. Fight.
We are no longer friends.
Oh man, you saw it coming. So yeah, that variation really good for kind of locking down a lot of the options Reptile has. Oh, you never showed the EX dash. I think it's really effective too. Oh. Oh, so close. Nice.
How you feel, Derek?
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Whoop. Just missed him.
Oh, round one.
Get this belt out of my
Round
way.
I knew
one.
that was going to be a problem.
Are you giving yourself more health?
No.
Oh, should have seen it coming.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, that fast force ball. I'm just going to watch out for it.
Oh.
That overhead I was using really interesting.
Oh, I missed it.
Or sorry, Derek, I should say.
Into throw. Oh, slide. I don't know how to do slide.
Nice. Good catch.
Run after it.
See? Now he's trying to bait you into the fast.
No! This is a close round.
Yeah. Good mix up for both of you guys.
No! Push
so
it!
painful.
But...
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
Man.
Oh.
Still in it. Oh, it's close now.
Oh, no, that's it.
Oh no, is that it?
Yes! You wasted your meter for nothing!
Oh, man, this is
Still at the meter lead. Just barely. Oh, you were pushing the time limit on that
I sure was.
on that reflex.
Why didn't you do that?
You're outthinking your fingers. Man,
Not looking good for me.
still in it. Let's wake up. Oh, almost pumped.
Lost it deep.
We're having trouble talking right now.
I know. Well, I think all of us are captivated by this fight.
There's one! There's one!
Oh.
It's one for design.
What? I am $2.50 closer to winning. Or
Yeah, that's not right.
That doesn't. That's not
Yeah.
how it works. Can I get
Who's
half
your
of the
going
$5 bill now?
Oh man, gruesome.
You just want? Did you want to pick a different one, or you just want to go with this?
Pick a different one.
Go back to assassin.
Yeah.
That's always the tough challenges. Do you play the matchup or do you play yourself? You know?
Yeah, I thought I was going to win that. I did really well the first round.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I feel like I have to root for design,
Thank you.
but also I want to keep it competitive. You know, I
No,
like to,
no.
I like to see. I like a close match.
You have to root for design.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't have a choice. Alright. Scoot over.
No, get away from me.
Return to court.
Outworld was never my home.
The Khan demands it.
Round 1.
The con.
Fight.
we get to see that little reptile tongue poke. Oh man. They're getting a little carried away. Oh man, armor on armor.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You gotta convert though. You gotta
Tyler
take damage out of
officially
it.
has attacked.
Oh. That's why you have to be careful with that assassin guy. Oh. Good use
Saw
of
the branch coming.
Branch, not Blanche.
Branch.
Very good use of zoning.
What?
Oh man.
Round 2.
Yeah, I didn't.
Gotta convert.
Yeah, my combos are not doing too well.
Oh. Let's catch. You gotta be careful being up on him though with that notch. It's causing damage, just you put pressure on him. This is very good for going over projectiles. Oh, it's getting close.
I'm just gonna sit here and let my stank do its work, man.
Oh man.
Come get me. Take some more damage.
Oh man. In control. Now you gotta keep your distance.
Ah! Oh, this belt comes home. Yeah, that feels right.
Who is this going to now?
That's-
I believe.
Fatality.
Staying in the design department.
That's right.
All right, well, let's.
I think you played very well.
Let me be honest. I didn't think Derek had practiced very much, and by watching him, it didn't look like he did.
Nope.
You should sit next to him. He practiced.
A lot of spammy. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not mad. I'm not salty at all.
Do you want the $5?
Nah, I think I'm good.
It's not really
Do you
about the $5.
do you want to touch
is
the
it?
belt? You don't touch the belt.
All right.
That's my belt, man.
You would give him $5, you wouldn't let him touch the belt.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is for winners.
Let's see where the priority.
I think that might be the end of Showdown Kitana vs. Reptile. I was beaten.
Yeah, you were. And you trained with 16-bit. Do you think he like just popped off at like his desk like, no, why did you lose?
He's how he sounds.
He's mad at me right now.
Yeah, he is.
I know he is.
And PPJ did amazing training. We spent a good